Not ready with the answer? That's a truly common situation, don't worry. Generally, life is a very unpredictable place. Therefore, unexpected things happen, especially at work, especially during meetings, negotiations, communication processes, professional discussions, and other business interactions. But what do you say when you need more time to think? What is the best response in professional or polite situations when you're not ready with an answer? Hello, friends. Hope you're doing well today. My name is Alina. Here, I teach English for work and life. And today, I'd like to show you 15 safe replies to sound more confident and professional when you're not sure how to respond to unexpected or surprise questions at work. So, let's begin. Let's start with these 5 phrases. Let me think about it. Let me think for a moment. Give me a moment. Let me see. Let me consider that. Let me think about it. Let me think for a moment. Give me a moment. Let me see. Let me consider that. So you can use these phrases when you really don't need much time to respond. However, you may still need a moment just to remember something or check some details before answering. In such cases, these phrases are really helpful just to keep the conversation going and avoid an uncomfortable silence while you're thinking. For example, can you finish this report by the end of the week? Let me see. I think I can. Okay, let's move on, and our next 5 phrases for responding to unexpected or surprise questions at work are: That's a good question. That's an interesting point. I've never thought about that. I need a moment to think about that. Let me think about that carefully. That's a good question. That's an interesting point. I've never thought about that. I need a moment to think about that. Let me think about that carefully. So you can use these phrases when you really want to emphasize that you're actually thinking carefully before answering. Also, you can adjust your tone to sound even more polite, as well as add some words at the very beginning of the phrase like, well, thank you for your question. I'm afraid and so on. And also you can add thank you, if I may, at the end of the phrase, just like that. That's a good question. Thank you. Well, that's an interesting point. Or, I'm afraid I've never thought about that before. Or, let me think about that carefully if I may, and so on. For example, do you think our farm can sell crops on Asian markets? That's a good question. I'm afraid I've never thought about that before. And finally, our 5 last options for today are: I'm not sure yet. I'll need to check. Let me get back to you. I'll think it over. I'll have to look into that. I'm not sure yet. I'll need to check. Let me get back to you. I'll think it over. I'll have to look into that. So you can use these phrases if you really need to think everything over before giving a final answer. Of course, you can combine some of these phrases and add time frames to sound even more professional and natural, just like that. I'll need to check. Let me get back to you. Or I'll have to look into that. I believe I'll be ready with the answer tomorrow. And of course, let's consider an example. So, can we change the whole project strategy? I'll have to look into that. It's quite a solid piece of work, so I need some more time. Let me get back to you. Great! Now you know what to say in tricky situations. Save this video, don't forget to subscribe, and for now, thank you. Please stay positive, keep on practicing. It's your turn to shine.